In this video, I'll be going over the conclusion of the presentation. In our leadership consulting group, each individual of our group met with and interviewed an individual. Haley interviewed Greg, Ken interviewed Jay, I interviewed Wendy, Ted interviewed Chris, and Scott interviewed Jeff. As a thank you to the people we interviewed as a leadership consulting group, we have decided to end with the presentation, the conclusion, with a suggestion to our leaders as a thank you for taking time out of their day and speaking with us. Starting with Greg, who was interviewed with Haley. Haley states, working on celebrating employees more often. She states she always found ways to celebrate privately, such as saying good job, thank you, recognizing accomplishments, but he did not focus much on ways to celebrate his employees publicly. Giving public accreditation and acknowledgement is huge for employees today, and Haley suggests to celebrate employees more often and publicly. For Chris Kerr, Ted interviewed Chris Kerr, and his suggestion is he describes situations where he ended up hiring someone that might have been the wrong choice. He would agree that he should spend more time getting to know prospective employees and checking with previous employers. He noticed that there were sometimes unprofessional behaviors that he could have been aware of before making his decisions that was very hard to reverse. So basically, Ted's saying, do a little bit more research on it, prospective employees. Retention is already hard enough. So once you place an employee in a spot, it's hard to replace them. And if he's the wrong employee, you've already spent all this time in hiring, the process. Do a little bit more research and it will help you tremendously. For me, for Wendy, my suggestion is take time and smell the roses. Life goes by fast. Anything can happen at any time, which is so true. Unfortunately, Wendy lost her husband to cancer this year. He was given 2 years to live, and then 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 days, he passed. So within a couple weeks, his lifespan went from 2 years to a day. He unfortunately passed away, and this just goes with me saying, take time and smell the roses. For anyone out there, you have to take time and smell the roses. It's important. The little things matter. When you take time, make sure you take time and smell the roses, because anything can happen at any time. For Mr. J. Park, Ken said, don't just focus your energy on trying out new fields, but also give more love and attention to your closest family members. Children quickly grow up and leave the nest. This is very similar to mine of take time to smell the roses. Ken agrees. Ken also suggests for Mr. J. Park, take time and smell the roses. He works so much. He takes a lot of time, but he needs to spend more time with his family, which I wholeheartedly agree with. And to end it all off, Mr. Jeff Bitton, that Scott suggests, slowly decentralize your operations. Hire people you trust and move forward with confidence, knowing the tasks you delegate will be done right by individuals you have faith in. This frees up time for you to work on the business rather than in the business. This goes along with Ted's. Take a little bit more time for employment. Get the right people in the right places. You already take such a long time hiring. Make sure that you get the right person in the right place, which will free you up in the end so you can do more important matters, growing the business and not worrying about the little things in the business that you shouldn't have to worry about at this point in your career. Thanks, guys, for watching our presentation, reading it. From everyone in the Leadership Consulting Group, thank you. Have a great rest of your day.